Every winter, something frightening happens in homes that love their cats deeply. Doors close, heaters turn on, and people assume their pets are safe because the house feels warm and secure. But outside, and sometimes just steps away, winter quietly becomes one of the most dangerous seasons a cat can face. It doesn't announce itself with obvious warning signs. There are no alarms, no dramatic moments, no clear sense that something is about to go wrong. Instead, it works silently, turning ordinary winter routines into life-threatening situations. Many cat owners believe winter is only dangerous for stray animals. They assume their own cat is smart, experienced, or tough enough to handle the cold. Some think a few hours outside won't hurt, while others believe their cat will simply come home when it gets uncomfortable. But winter doesn't give second chances. In many cases, the moment an owner realizes something is wrong is the moment they're already too late. The truth about winter that no one warns you about. What makes winter so deadly isn't just the cold, it's how normal everything feels right before disaster strikes. A cat goes outside like it always has. A car is started like it always is. A garage door is closed without a second thought. Nothing feels dangerous in the moment, yet these everyday actions are exactly what lead to countless winter tragedies every year. These aren't rare accidents. They are predictable outcomes of winter hazards that most people never realize exist. These are the reasons winter becomes fatal for cats. These are the exact mistakes that quietly turn cold weather into a deadly trap, and once you understand them, you'll never see winter the same way again. 1. Allowing cats to stay outdoors in freezing temperatures. Cold weather attacks a cat's body faster than most people realize. When a cat is exposed to freezing temperatures, their body begins to lose heat at a dangerous rate, especially through their paws, ears, and tail. As their body temperature drops, blood circulation slows, muscles weaken, and vital organs begin to struggle. Hypothermia does not happen dramatically, it happens quietly. A cat may simply become sluggish, hide somewhere, and lose the strength to return home. What makes this especially dangerous is that cats instinctively mask discomfort. They rarely cry out or show obvious signs of distress. By the time a cat is visibly shaking, disoriented, or unable to walk, the situation may already be critical. Frostbite can permanently damage tissue, leading to infections, chronic pain, or even amputations. Even cats that survive exposure often suffer long-term health issues. Winter cold is not something cats get used to, it slowly overwhelms them. 2. Parked cars that turn into silent death traps. During winter, warmth becomes a powerful instinctual pull. Cats searching for heat often crawl into car engines, wheel wells, or under hoods where warmth lingers after a vehicle has been driven. To a freezing cat, this feels like safety. In reality, it is one of the most dangerous places they could possibly hide. When the engine is started, everything happens in seconds. Cats can be crushed by moving parts, burned by hot metal, or thrown violently as the engine engages. Some die instantly. Others manage to escape but are left with shattered bones, severe internal injuries, or burns so extensive that survival is unlikely. Many owners never even realize what happened. The cat simply disappears, leaving behind confusion and heartbreak. 3. Antifreeze that looks harmless but isn't. Antifreeze is one of winter's most deceptive killers. It often leaks onto driveways, streets, or garage floors and has a sweet taste that attracts animals. A cat only needs to lick a tiny amount for it to become fatal. Once ingested, antifreeze attacks the kidneys aggressively, shutting them down from the inside. What makes antifreeze poisoning especially cruel is the delay. A cat may act completely normal for several hours, walking, eating, even playing, while their organs are being destroyed internally. This false calm convinces owners that everything is fine. By the time symptoms such as vomiting, staggering, or collapse appear, the damage is often irreversible. In many cases, nothing can be done except ease the suffering. 4. Trusting instincts that push cats toward danger. Many owners believe cats are naturally good at keeping themselves safe. Unfortunately, winter proves this belief wrong. A cat's instinct does not guide them away from danger, it guides them toward warmth at any cost. That instinct leads them into car engines, toxic spills, abandoned buildings, and unsafe shelters. Cats cannot recognize antifreeze as poison. They cannot understand the danger of machinery. They do not know when cold temperatures are reaching a fatal level. Trusting instinct instead of protection leaves cats vulnerable to dangers they were never meant to navigate. In winter, instinct becomes a liability, not a safeguard. 5. Garages and storage. Spaces that become traps. Garages, basements, and sheds may seem like safe hiding places, but in winter they are filled with hidden threats. Cats often slip inside unnoticed, seeking warmth, and become trapped when doors are closed. Without food, water, or warmth, their condition deteriorates rapidly. These spaces also contain antifreeze, de-icing salts, cleaning chemicals, and sharp tools. Curious or desperate cats may ingest toxic substances or injure themselves while trying to escape. Many cats are discovered days later suffering from dehydration, poisoning, or hypothermia. 7. If they are found too long to change winter habits. 6. How fast the most heartbreaking mistake is delay. One of the most dangerous misconceptions is how slowly once winter becomes hypothermia develops, assuming they have time. In reality, cold winter doesn't progress gradually, and moisture strip heat from a cat's temperature drop, incredibly fast. An unexpected storm, or snow or freezing night can be all it takes. Even faster. By the time warning signs appear, a cat can become lethargic, unusual behavior, and physically unable to move. Home. The situation may already be irreversible. Temperature drops. Organs begin to happen before winter shows its worst side. Breathing weakens, and recovery becomes increasingly difficult. Why experts are urging cat owners to act now. Emergency care may not be enough. Those who witness the consequences of winter danger firsthand are raising their voices because they see the same heartbreak every single year. May no longer be capable of doing so. They see cats brought in too late, owners standing in shock, and families devastated by losses they never imagined were possible. What frustrates experts the most is knowing that these tragedies were not inevitable. They happened not because owners didn't care, but because no one ever explained how dangerous winter truly is for cats. Experts understand that many winter habits are deeply ingrained. Letting a cat roam outside, starting a car without thinking twice, or assuming a garage is harmless all feel normal. That is exactly why action is needed now, before winter conditions worsen. Cold weather doesn't wait for awareness to catch up. It strikes suddenly, and when it does, the margin for error disappears. Acting early is the only way to stay ahead of winter's dangers. Experts also emphasize that this isn't about fear or control, it's about responsibility. Cats rely entirely on humans to assess risks they cannot understand. They cannot judge temperature drops, recognize toxins, or escape mechanical dangers. Every preventative step taken now, keeping cats indoors, checking vehicles, securing storage areas, dramatically reduces the chance of a life-threatening emergency later. Acting now means never having to ask, what if I had known sooner? Winter doesn't have to be deadly, but ignoring its hidden dangers makes it unforgiving. Cats rely entirely on humans to protect them from risks they cannot understand. One small change today could prevent unimaginable heartbreak tomorrow. This winter, don't wait for a warning, because winter rarely gives one.